Climate innovation is booming in the US, mainly due to some recent government initiatives. And here on California Street, San Francisco, it's ground zero. There's a gathering momentum to make this the Silicon Valley of climate innovation.
Zero is a co-working space and club specifically for people focused on working in climate. We've taken one floor and it was a challenge. We had to design it, build it, and fit it out within 3 months. In my last company, we used Gensler all around the world for our build out. So we had already built that relationship. They knew the sorts of things that were specific to the type of space we were building.
Yeah, and Amy, this is the talk of the town. This is the San Francisco HQ for Gensler.
That's right.
I've heard a lot about this space. You're the buzz of the architecture world here.
Yes, we're super proud and excited about this space. We believe it's a prototype for the future of work. Actually, it's a great sustainability story. This happened to have been the Pacific Stock Exchange previously. It has a separate MEP system, so we're actually able to get clean energy, all electric. We have operable windows, so when the conditions are optimized, we're able to open the windows and get fresh air in. We used all renewable materials, and then we actually brought over 50% of our furniture from our previous space. But really, from the way we work is where we're also able to innovate here, right? It's almost like a laboratory. So the space we just walked through before is called the Exchange. It's very social, buzzy. You could hear music playing. You saw a lot of lounge furniture. People that like to work in a cafe love to work there.
So that transition of the tunnel there, that fabulous
did you
tunnel.
feel it?
I did. I mean, the sound is just completely different experience here.
Now this is where we're really collaborating. We've got team zones. As you get to the edge of the floor plate, you're seeing more individualized workstations. And then the third zone is in the back, and it's what we call our deep focus zone. It's really where your head's down. It says, don't interrupt me, I'm here to get stuff done.
Now, Duncan, back to you.
Yeah.
There's inspiration here, isn't there?
Yeah, when we toured the space, we got a lot of inspiration. Starting with the work zones that Gensler has here, we also incorporated into our space.
And this spot right here was a bit of an aha moment as well.
Yeah, it's actually when the conversation shifted, as I recall, to furniture. They needed to buy all new furniture, and that was their intention until we thought about Second Life furniture.
It was here where we started to see that they had brought in lots of different types of furniture, and it kind of worked.
Remember, commercial grade furniture is really made to last. It's incredibly robust, so it can have many lives. You can imagine in this moment as office and work shifts, there's a lot of available office furniture. So we made some recommendations to Duncan and the team with folks that provide and source Second Life furniture, which we thought would be really a great alignment with their values and mission.
Everyone in 9-0 is working on climate solutions.
So that must have impacted on the design brief for the fit out.
Everything we did, we wanted to minimize the amount of CO2 we produced or the amount of material we used. So everything we did was trying to reuse things or find sustainable ways to build out the space.
This project had its challenges. The customer wanted a sustainable solution for furniture, so they came to Reseat. We had to work with a very tight budget. We also had a very tight timeline, so everything needed to be installed within 4 weeks.
And here he is, Eric.
Hey, how you doing, Mike? Good to see you again.
Yeah, good to see you. Now, you guys have been going gangbusters. You've really taken off.
Everybody wants Second Life furniture now.
Tell me about this chair, for example.
Well, this chair is manufactured by Steelcase. It's a great high-end brand. New, they go for about $1,000 each.
That's right.
But on the Second Life market, you can get them for about 50% off.
Here's the other thing, is everything that we sell comes with a Reseat ID. Underneath the desk, there's a little QR code. You just pull it up, and everything you wanted to know about the desk is right here. Who made it, where it's from, where it's been, photos of the actual desk and the space.
Every project that comes through Reseat, we actually give them this plan in place to move, donate, sell, renew, reorder your furniture from an easy-to-use dashboard.
Amy, it seems to me that Duncan really didn't have a choice. If he's going to live the brand, he had to take on this fit out like you proposed.
Absolutely. I mean, this completely aligns with the mission and vision of his company, but more importantly, all the companies that come to use this space, whose mission is to save the planet, they can use this space knowing that they saved a piece of furniture from going into a landfill, and it really aligns with their company's values and mission. So it seemed like a real win-win and no-brainer.
Now, Kairee, Swig owns this building. It's a new purchase, isn't it?
Yes, it is, Mike. So we purchased 350 California Street last year in October. And just a few weeks after that, we hosted our very first climate event, Climate Week.
Yeah, and Duncan, he must be an ideal tenant.
We've set some really ambitious targets to reduce our carbon emissions by 50% by 2030 and go to net zero by 2050. And we can only do so much with our buildings ourselves. It's really imperative that our tenants also meet us halfway. And so we support everything that he is doing and really looking forward to more.
9-0 are getting ready to expand into this space, next floor up. And they'll be bringing with them their learnings that resulted in over 40 tonnes of carbon from heading into the atmosphere, and the saving of over $4 million on the fit out of one floor, all while bringing the climate community together.